All right, well, I'm here. See, I'm here. And I have my new headset. So let's see how this goes, shall we? Let me know how my audio is if you're, well, I guess nobody's really here, but let me know how audio is when you get a chance. Hopefully it's at least a bit crisper than the earbuds, otherwise this really wasn't worth it. We shall see, though. We shall see. Alright, so today we're going to continue exploring Route 11. And see where things go from here. So this was already crass. No as in my audio is bad, Snowy, or no as in your usual basically saying fuck you to me? Because I kind of don't appreciate I kind of don't appreciate you saying that when there is a question in the stream title. But okay, so the audio is better. That's good. Oh, hey, Frogly. And I don't have it. Things are already off to a good start. Alright, let's throw a quick ball. Well, that didn't work. Alright, the balancing on this headset's definitely different. Very different. Oop, I did not mean to do that. Sorry, I was distracted. Audio is fine. Good, I'm glad to hear it. Gun tank. So we're going through the, well, okay, I don't have one of these yet, which means, well, it means exactly what I think it means. Alright. The one downside is this particular headset does not have an auto mute for the mic button, so I'm going to have to do this through mic settings or through OBS if I actually want to mute the thing. But oh well, it's a very comfy headset. I actually like how it fits. This is gonna take a while, isn't it? I mean, part of me says I should probably just wait until I have a dedicated, false swiper on the team. The other part of me says, well, if you run into something, you might as well try to catch it. That's gonna cost Memento. Well, okay. I know that knocks out your... Yeah. Was it worth it, Skuntank? I had 36 HP left. Was it worth it? Jesus Christ. What the hell? Well, no Skuntank for me. Hello, Jay. How are you today? Oh, something else that I should mention, and hello Dino Guts, something else that I should mention aside from the new headset, is I finally caught up. All of my previous streams are now uploaded to my YouTube channel. Hooray for me. I win. So yeah, things are looking up this week. I also did something that I'd been meaning to do for ages and just hadn't, which is all of my VOD files, right? So I record as I stream ever since, ever since Legends Arceus, when shit really went sideways once. I record while I stream, so all of those videos get saved to my computer. And I meant to back those up or put them on my external hard drive so that they're not taking up space on my computer, and I finally did that yesterday. So yay! I am an absolute genius. Probably. Now, I will say I experienced a tiny scare. Very tiny scare. When I was starting to load those videos onto the hard drive, I noticed that a few episodes from Ace Attorney 4 and this series were missing. And yes, that goes to tell you just how long it's been since I actually put those videos on the external hard drive. Because I panicked for a minute, and then I realized, oh, wait. Those are... whatchamacallit. Those are still on my old laptop, and still need to be backed up. So, I'm gonna have to deal with the mothership at some point, and get some files from that, but it's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. There's absolutely nothing to worry about. We're all fine. I mean, it's not like I replaced the mothership because she wasn't working. It's that I replaced the mothership because there was a damn good chance she would stop working at some point. Well before this silly AI craze was over, and I could get myself a new computer for relatively inexpensive. And again, Crimson Skyla's great. I love Crimson Skyla, and I got her for relatively inexpensive. Like, considering the fact that the same computer that I bought for, what was it, about $1,500 back in March is now at least like $2,000, I'm pretty sure I came in at a good time. Power of Thundering Waterfalls. Well, you're not a gym leader. I think there's only 2 more that I have yet to discover. Also, so this is Ruby. Last time I made a bit of a big deal about battling manga trainers. It was the first time I noticed it, but it's not the first time that it happened. Like, I went back and I watched some of the previous videos just to check the audio quality and things like that, and yeah, I've been fighting these guys basically since I got to the post-game area. So, there was at least, I think, Emerald and Sapphire that I saw. So, just really not good observational skills from me, but are we actually surprised about this? The answer is no. Also, one thing I don't like about this headset that I just found out is it's got a boom mic, so if I actually want to drink something, that's going to be a little bit difficult. I just bumped my water bottle against the mic, so funny. Or not great, anyway. You're going to use Sucker Punch again. I have a sneaking suspicion. So, I sound different as in good or different as in bad? Like, how's the audio quality compared to the past couple of episodes? Good or bad? Just different. Okay, so it's not good, because this is my new headset. The last couple of episodes I was on my T60, my T60 earbuds, so it wasn't great, but it wasn't horrible. Alright, you've definitely got Mold Breaker, so... Hiya, Snowy!
Is it working? Hello?
I can hear you.
And I can hear you.
Excellent, excellent.
You actually sound like a person now, not a robot or underwater or whatever was the last episode.
Listen, how dare you realize that I've been a robot this whole time?
Oh, I already knew that.
Nobody was supposed to know that.
Yeah, but we've all known that for quite a few years now.
Damn, I thought I was doing a good job keeping it secret. Especially since I've been so vehemently anti-AI. I thought for sure nobody would suspect that the AI would be anti-AI.
Nah, but seriously, it actually sounds nice and clear and crisp and all that, so...
Because this was actually a pretty inexpensive headset. It was well rated, and it's a decent company. Like, it's a new company, so it doesn't have a ton, but like, it's a reputable company, and you know, I'd like to start out, or I'd like to support some of these smaller companies. What move did you use? I completely missed what that cast form used. It was probably Weather Ball or something. This is Ruby, yes. That's kind of how I got on the topic of manga trainers and how I missed them, like, a few episodes ago.
Ruby is Brandon's counterpart, isn't it?
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes, he is. Damn, look at that attack and speed that Juggernaut's got. Ooh. Vital Spirit. Well, you've got Vital Spirit. You can't go to sleep. That's fine. That's not going to help you much. Okay. Stored power with literally no stored power. You do you, buddy. Blow a Seed Bomb. Assert your dominance, Juggernaut. Alright, you're gonna want Acrobatics for this one. Yes, Seed Bomb is super effective, but Acrobatics is a tactical nuke. Well, that'll heal a little. Not enough, but good job, I guess. Alright, Ruby, we have defeated you. So yeah, this route probably basically just has whatever manga trainers are remaining, plus whatever gym leaders are remaining, I would wager. He did do a bit of a number on my team, didn't he? Oh, hi! It's Rhydon, which I already had. So, that's fine and dandy, but I'm here for the item. Air balloon! Hooray for that. The air balloon is... So, I think I said this last time. I am 99% certain that battle we had with Lenora was supposed to be a double battle. And the couple of her Pokemon that had air balloons were supposed to have those not because I might hit them with ground-type moves, but because her ally Pokemon would have Earthquake. Like, that's the only thing that makes sense to me about all that. Which, granted, if it makes sense to me, that means it's probably not true. But what can I say? It really does just make sense to me. Alright, though.
I thought nothing in this channel makes sense.
There are things that make sense, sometimes. Very rarely, but sometimes.
Extremely rarely.
You know, I do my best. I really do. I'm just not a make-sense kind of guy.
It doesn't help that your main series on this channel is someone that doesn't know how to be a lawyer.
I know, and as sad as it is, Ace Attorney, even though I started this with Breath of the Wild, Ace Attorney really has become the main thing that I do on this channel. That was not my original intention. Though, to be fair, if we go way, way, way back, my original intention wasn't to have a channel of my own at all. I never intended to stream on this particular channel. I only had it because I needed it. Oh hey, it's Red. She's a woman. Hooray. But anyway, as I said, I only have this channel because I needed it for Bulba Garden. And there goes the Poliwrath. Bye-bye, a go-go. Why do all incarnations of this character have a fucking Snorlax? Bye-bye, Snorlax. Well, I was right. Bye-bye indeed, Snorlax. That Snorlax was a bomb. I need Melly to save me from my idiocy. Bye-bye, Guard Maiden, and bye-bye, experience. That's really sad. Melly would not have made such a crucial mistake. He would have known to switch into a Pokemon that could tank that explosion. And now I'm stuck without my Guard of War. That's a mistake Melly wouldn't make, because Melly is perfect beyond a doubt. And nobody is as perfect and glorious as the great and mighty Melly. I'm upset because I couldn't catch his favorite Pokemon, Skuntank. Skuntank deemed me not worthy and decided to Memento instead. I'm so ashamed, I'm embarrassed, because...
I hate Memento.
Yes, well...
Tried catching, or what's the, Sesame or something in, Scarlet, and it kept Mementoing instead.
At the end of the day, it just means that I was deemed unworthy of Melly's favorite Pokemon.
You're probably unworthy of my favorite Pokemon too.
This is a risky play, but hopefully it plays out. Good, I outsped and one-shot that Aerodactyl fool. And now I defeated Red, the greatest Pokemon trainer in the world.
Okay.
What are you saying? Red isn't the greatest Pokemon trainer of them all.
Red is definitely not the greatest.
Oh yes, I suppose Melly would be the greatest trainer of all time. But since Melly only existed back in the time of Hisui, we are stuck with Red, who's a pale imitation of his purple-haired majesty, Mr. Wonderful Melly Man. Hello, good evening, shiny Celebi, and welcome back for more chaos. I am wondering if I will find a trainer named after Melly in this game. If not, that will be such a shame. So here we go again, and here we go to find a friend. I see that there's an item over here, hidden behind the fence. Melly wouldn't have needed a dowsing machine to know where this item was. Melly is great, and his item senses are fully formed and honed. He's the smartest and brightest of us all. And it feels weird to have been doing this for so long and not singing now, but Melly's still great and fantastic. And wonderful, and he'd also know to climb up the damn waterfall to get the hidden item on the other side. I climbed up that waterfall earlier, but was too stupid to realize there might also be a hidden item here. And it's a max revive. Gee, Melly would never let me live down the shame if I missed that. And he'd be right. Because, boy, that would have been dumb.
Melly knows everything.
He really does. What have you got to say for yourself, bud? Oh, hey, it's silent. Gee. You know, I might be getting to be as smart as Melly because I actually anticipated that this time. It's going to be a triple battle. Well, who would have thought it? Alright, I actually have a decent team in the lead for this. So you will absolutely take that thing out. You will absolutely take that thing out. And you will devastate that thing. Crush them all! Grass is such an exploitable weakness. Superior's a dragon type and, well... shit. It's not going to help the Superior, because that's getting hit by a... well, that's wonderful. Good job, everybody. Alright. Meganium flinched, that's good. Superior's getting hit by Ice Punch. It's Grass Dragon in this game. So, let's see. Boom, one shot. Excellent. Even with the Yachi Berry, even without that being stabbed, did not matter. Go, Wanda. Yeah, okay, you're repeating the same mistake. That's perfect. You Psychic that thing. You Bug Buzz that thing. You Ice Punch. Well, okay. That actually is going to be a bit dangerous. That's going to do less now because of the light screen, but it's fine. Or it's going to crit? Wait, why? What? Oh, Superior used light screen, so that didn't affect Meganium. Okay.
How rude.
Yeah, how rude, sure. How? Oh, Sturdy, that's right, I forgot. I forgot Torterra had Sturdy in this. Bye-bye, Jitterbug. That's perfectly fine. You did a fantastic job. Now it's time for somebody far worse. Sceptile. Yeah, Sceptile is definitely far worse. Alright, use Psychic Blast to negate. You utterly decimate that Sceptile. You punch that Torterra again. Bada bing, bada boom. This is going far smoother than any gym leader battle before. Probably because I've gotten over-leveled. Well, over-leveled for this one specifically. And I think the only thing he's gonna have now is his damn monkey. Excellent work, Wanda. Yeah, that's it. That's all he's got. Oh, that fucker. I hate you. Guard Maiden can't do a thing. Like, he specifically put that where Guard Maiden can't... I mean, that's not gonna help him, mind you. But still, that's really obnoxious that he was allowed to do that. Especially since his center Pokemon was the first one that fainted. It didn't matter, but I'm still pissed. Holy heck, Juggernaut.
Okay, I gotta go.
Well, thanks for stopping by, man.
Have fun. Bye, chat.
I will. Alright. Let's see, I should have a revive somewhere up my sleeve. Not a max revive. Hello, Norman. Alright, here we go. Snipper Whapper. Very well, I will now be the old bag for a little while. And I'm old bag on my new headset. So, you all Snipper Whappers, tell me, is this audio everything it's cracked up to be? Is it funny to hear me talking in an old bag voice on a headset that's got better audio, hopefully, than I've had recently? I think it's probably hilarious, but what do I know? Alright, let's keep going, and let's see if we can find more stuff on this route. Where's Drayton, actually? Because I still haven't found that stupid Snipperwhapper. And I have already seen this. It's just a Marowak. I don't trust it. It's probably guarding some kind of tower or other. Stupid Marowak and his stupid tower guarding. And his stupid everything. Oh well. Let's let's see. I do think that there was more to the bottom part of this route that I hadn't actually explored yet. So, let's go down here and, well, we're gonna explore a little bit more down here. See what else there is to see, if there is anything else to see. If not, well, that's a little disappointing, but we'll manage, I suppose. There is other stuff that I can do. There's not just one more thing or two more things that I can do. Yeah, okay, there really wasn't much else here. So I really have to wonder where Drayton is. Because there was every single other gym leader here. And I don't know where that snipper whapper is. I still also haven't technically beaten Iris yet. So I should probably do that at some point down the line. But I don't know how worth it that is. Up we go and down we up. Alright. So yeah, that's it for Route 11. Nothing else to see, nothing else to do. There are Pokemon that I could catch over there, but why would I do that? It's not like I have to catch any Pokemon, you know? And congrats on the 10-stream streak. That is a marvelous accomplishment. Oh, yes, it is. Trust me, Old Bag knows all about accomplishments. Yes, indeedy. Old Bag loves accomplishments. Alright, back here in Opelousas, the best city. No, it's not the best city. It's the stupidest city, other than that Black City. That Black City is such a weird place. But I don't particularly feel like staying here. There's a place that I can go. And it's something that, well, actually has a purpose for existing in this particular game. Unlike the original Black and White, where it was basically just an absolute nothing burger of a nothing burger. I am, of course, talking about... Oh, hey, that's new. Shadow Ball. That goth girl made me Shadow Ball her. Silly goth girl. Kicks her for trees. Let's see. It's down here somewhere. I can't remember exactly where, because I'm old. Hello, Delusion. Oh yes, there it is. It's the Challenger's Cave. Hey look, it's a Cinccino. I already had one of those. Or Cinccino, I don't know. It's a chinchilla, damn it. Houndoom, eh? I know about that stupid critter. I have one of those. I caught everything that there was worth catching on this route. Oh hey, it's a double battle. Don't you dare come at me, you stupid trash and you stupid lamb. You're just a couple of snipper whappers. And I will, well, okay. Old Bag over. So I want to see, he says, walking into a pitch black cave. I want to see what level the Pokemon are in here. Marowak, level 63. So they're decidedly stronger than the Pokemon outside of the cave. But you're dealing with... Well, here's frickin' Woobat. Are you kidding me with this shit? Level 65 Wild Woobat. Why didn't that thing evolve like a bajillion years ago? Who are you? Yes, I love Pokemon. Very much. Crobat, that's a Pokemon. That's a fast Pokemon. And it knows Brave Bird despite being a bat. Na bat. Bat. Alright. So yeah, there's a lot of strong trainers in here. The other thing that's in here is a solid amount of legendary Pokemon. Like, there's actually quite a few legendary Pokemon in this cave. Or, are you serious? Okay. Everyone loves Pokemon, but very clearly not everyone is good at it. Good job using a fighting move against a psychic type, genius. I'm sure that thing... What does this do? What does Final Gambit do? What happened? I'm confused. Hello, Khalid. You're gonna get earthquaked. But... Okay, very clearly this guy is not actually playing to win. But sure. Scolipede! Yes, this makes perfect sense to send out against a fire type. I agree wholeheartedly. That actually did some more damage than I thought it would, but this is going to do a lot of damage. Final Gambit was not the right move to use for that. I don't know. This guy is very clearly not actually playing to win. Walrein. I know that thing. Oh, good evening, Mr. MCH.
Hi.
How are you, sir?
Doing good.
How's my audio?
Sounds a lot crisper.
Excellent. It is working as anticipated then. Ooh.
Well, I leave for Chicago Saturday during your Sabbath.
Yep, I am aware of that.
Sadly, we can't meet up again this time, but it is what it is.
Yeah, that's kind of what happens when you come in on a Saturday and when my Sunday was already booked.
Yeah.
Oh well. Alright, so Challenger's Cave is probably something we're going to do a little bit more of later. And by later, I mean when I feel like fully exploring it, and want to do some legendary hunting. Like an extended amount of legendary hunting.
You're gonna have to at some point, after all.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's probably going to be the last place that I go before I return to the Pokemon League Challenge, the Elite Four, and then Alder, and then the true final boss of the game, Cynthia.
Oh, you're gonna do the 649 before Alder and Cynthia?
That is a question. That is a very good question. Maybe. is the answer. I am less than 200 away, which is better. Like, it's pretty good, but it's also not phenomenal.
Yeah. But it's your challenge. You made the rules.
Yes, I did indeed. I haven't figured out when I'm going to catch everything, but I know that I have to catch everything. So at some point, I'm going to need a frickin' spreadsheet that tells me everything that I've caught, everything that I need to catch, and just have that imminently available, and then where to find all the stuff, or if I need to evolve stuff to get what I need to get. In the meantime, though, I do know that there's a couple of Pokemon on Route 11 that I can catch. But there's also other places that I can go. So we'll leave box 13 for now. And I want my flyer. Yes, sir.
I'm just having a chill day here.
Chill days are good.
I had a job interview earlier. I'll find out Friday if I got it, but they urged me to give a call back tomorrow to see the status.
I see. Well, good luck.
Yep.
Alright, so we're gonna go back to Nimbasa City.
Also
And-
growing out my beard finally.
You did what?
I'm growing out my beard.
Oh, I see. I meanwhile...
The reason for that is because Dad recently got a total hip replacement like I mentioned last week. And as such, he couldn't shave me like he usually does, so I just took the opportunity to grow it out.
I see. I, meanwhile, shaved recently because wife was saying that my beard was annoying her.
Gotcha.
I don't blame her.
Fair enough.
My whiskers apparently get very pointy and very sharp.
Ooh.
And there's not much I can do about that.
Yeah, that's just genetics at that point.
Yeah, well. Alright, so we're back on Route 4. Why we're here? Well, we're not going to be here for very long. But, since I am here...
I'm thinking I'm changing my join call sound from the MGS sound from the MGS caught to the Wilhelm scream.
I knew you were going to say that. As soon as you said you were considering changing it, I'm like, there's one sound effect he might do that's better than what he's got.
Well, I got a lot of decent ones. I got Plankton saying "Daddy, yes" from the first SpongeBob movie.
Yeah, no.
I got Dr. Eggman saying "No way, I can't believe this."
Not snooping as usual, I see. That would be a more appropriate one for you joining a voice chat.
Yeah. I got the Family Guy "Be Right Back."
That makes no sense if you're joining a voice chat. You're basically joining and saying, oh, I'll be right back?
Yeah, I know. That's what makes it funny.
Oh, it's you. What are you doing here? Oh.
Oh, here's a good one.
You know the rules, and so do
Stop
I.
that. Stop that. I might get DMCA'd or whatever it's called.
Fair enough. It's a two-parter, so...
Yeah, it's one thing when I say it in a deadpan voice. It's another
It's
one...
another one's the actual song, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just used to my stream where I don't save them, so...
Alright.
Yeah, those are the sound effects I have on speed dial, basically.
I see.
Also got an air horn and a quack from the Discord generic ones.
Yeah, that makes sense. Air horns are annoying, though.
That's why they're funny.
Only to some people.
Yep. But yeah, Wilhelm.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's the Wilhelm scream. It needs no introduction.
It really doesn't. Alright. I'm gonna activate a repel, because I need to get to the bottom of this. Yeah, in Ace Attorney we get to people's bottoms. Here I'm getting to the bottom of this. Because there's at least 2 Pokemon that I can catch. Way down at the bottom. Come on, scroll faster. Scroll faster! Ay. Oh yeah, I have all those relic items that I was correct not to sell those, by the way. Because if I had, all of that money would belong to Clay now, and Arceus knows he does not need any more money.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get to the bottom of this castle. Probably got a big bottom. That involves sinking in a lot of quicksand. God, I would absolutely hate a place like this IRL. Like, if I had to do this I would just... I mean, if I had to do, like, 3/4 of the things that you have to do as a Pokemon protagonist IRL, no. I would never, ever. Just bad. Horrible. Aha! I spy with my little eye something that starts with S.
Snowy?
No. A stupid Farfel Muncher.
Gotcha.
By that I mean Team Plasma. When would I ever find sanity?
Who said that?
Jay.
I figured it was Jay.
No, there is no sanity to be found here. I'm glad I switched Guard Mate now to the front, because Baconator isn't that much better.
So I'm look at the subreddit I moderate.
Okay. Yes? Was there something in particular you found there that was amusing?
No, I'm just looking at it because I got a bunch of games. Get a bunch of posts daily, so I'm just checking to see if anyone's reported anything.
I see. Bisharp. I see. That might be a job for Baconator. Go and Baconate this thing, Baconator. You sucker punched the wrong person. Now it'll work. Except now you didn't do it. I'm pretty sure there's one of the 7 sages down here. Yeah, there's definitely one of the 7 sages down here. Okay. Yeah, weak. The guy with level 87 Pokemon is weak. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense.
Alright. Done doing my moderation.
Excellent. Now, I forgot how the hell to navigate this place. But it doesn't really matter, does it? It might actually matter.
So there's a fun fact. There is a particularly issue with 3DS games, and I mean all 3DS games, but some games more than others, where because of the way they store flash memory, they have to be started up every 6 months, or else they can potentially go kaput and give you an error code when starting up the game.
I'm sorry, who's getting flashed?
It's flash memory issues with the 3DS cards.
Oh.
Like, because of the way they were built, they could potentially go kaput if they aren't started up every 6 months. Some games are notorious for this, others just can take a bit for the issues to appear.
I have discovered the number A.
But yeah. However, there is a homebrew app you can use to force the game to kickstart itself, and then it'll start working again. Because it's not actually dead, it just won't start because of issues with the flash memory.
I see.
It's a weird factory thing that was done on 3DS games that they didn't think about once 3DS became more out of print and all that, you know?
Hello, sir.
So there are Persona Q1, Fire Emblem Echoes, and Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire are the most notorious for it, but it can affect any 3DS game.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I have not touched any of my 3DS games in ages.
Except the one you can play every week.
3DS? Oh yeah, I guess that's true. The
Usam.
Ultra Moon game. Or Ultra Sun game, yeah. That was technically not mine until I bought it for this. Well, not this, for Bowl of the Garden. Hiya, Joe, we're doing alright. I have a new headset. It's an attack shark, so it's biting my ears. Alright, and with that out of the way, it's this room. And you can catch Pokemon in this room. And I don't just mean the number A. I already caught the number A, and I'm not looking to catch any of the other numbers of the letter bet. Obviously, there's that.
I know there are most of the games the Unknown appear in have an incentive for catching them all. I just wonder which ones don't, more so, you know?
This one would not. And honestly, a lot of times the incentives for getting all of them are very underwhelming.
I wouldn't say that. Being able to print messages on a Game Boy printer with Unknown font was part of why I did it in Crystal.
Yeah, but you can't do that anymore.
Yes, you can. I got my Game Boy printer right next to me.
Well, I don't have a Game Boy printer, and I never did.
Not only that, but on MGVA, you can save the printers as pictures.
I'm starting to think, by the way, that the number A is the only number in this game. In point of fact, what I might have to do to name this episode is I might just literally have to replace every single letter with A. This won't be an episode of my Blaze Black Catch-em-all. It'll just be A 100 times A.
So the Twitch plays Pokemon naming scheme.
Look, I've only encountered Unknown A. It's the only letter that exists in this universe.
Like, if you use MGBA, you can actually save Game Boy printer prints as pictures, which is a lot better than how the actual Game Boy printer worked, because being thermal paper it would disappear over time.
Yes, of course. But
yeah, I was.
Sure at a 1%.
I feel like the most underwhelming one was actually Diamond Pearl Platinum. Whoopie-doo, I can spell messages when I send out a Pokemon.
I mean, you also got a rare candy.
True.
Also, the ability to spell messages when you send out Pokemon. I have to remember that Diamond Pearl Platinum was still before they had the in-game filter, right? Or the in-game sensor?
Yes.
So...
That's part of why they introduced it in Gen 5.
Of that, I have no doubt.
That and Chatot were the big ones.
Yeah. Because I remember Chatot. Chatot was hilarious.
But yeah, like... And then they also had in Gen... And technically in Crystal and Heart Crystal Silver, you also had the bonus items for doing extra puzzles, which in a randomizer means 12 new checks to do.
Jay, I happen to have a shiny Distortion World Giratina. I'm pretty sure I've got that in home.
I got the shiny Giratina from Heart Crystal Silver in home.
I actually might have a couple of those. Somebody was cloning. Yes, the shiny Giratina would in fact be from Platinum if it's from the Distortion World. That is still to date the only game that has a Distortion World.
It's implied to exist in BDSP though, because he can still peer into it.
Not sort of, but not really.
Yeah, that's why I said implied, not that you can visit it.
I wish they had Distortion World, but yes, I definitively have... No, this is that 100% legitimate shiny Distortion World Giratina that I caught in Platinum. And then may have cloned a few times.
I mean, after you get the first one, why not just clone it, you know?
To be fair, it's not a bad thing. Yeah, you'll have to let me know when, Jay, but certainly something we can do.
And then there's my only shiny that I have from my only shiny I got that isn't from a game I shiny hunted in was already sus because it was a shiny Deoxys. This was back in Diamond, so and it was Japanese, so either they were a Japanese gamer that somehow decided to shiny hunt Deoxys after getting the event item, or they used the Game Shark to go. Yeah.
In which game?
Diamond and Pearl, the game you can only transfer it to.
Yeah. So where would you? You know what? Never mind.
It was GTS. I got it from GTS.
Yeah, that makes sense. So it probably wasn't legitimate. I'm not looking for... so I never actually clarified what I'm doing in here because I kept getting interrupted or sidetracked. There's a specific reason why I'm hunting for Pokemon in here. Not because I'm looking for unknown A or an unknown of a particular letter. It's because if I'm correct, and I think I am, in this chamber specifically, at a 1% encounter rate, is Reggie Kickass. I mean, Reggie Gigas.
Reggie Kickass. If only he doesn't. But to be fair, doesn't this mod not give him slow start?
I don't know.
Just like, it's so funny how the Legends games keep slow start and stance change because they're such an important part of their respective bonds game plans.
Yeah.
Because like Aegis Last stance change and slow start still exists on Regigigas.
Oh, so you managed to succeed. Okay, good job. You don't need my Giratina after all. Also, I'm pretty sure I have Shiny Dialga, Shiny Palkia from Black and White.
I have Shiny Garantina from the old Heart Gold to Silver level 1 Arceus event.
You had to reset for that. Yeah, those. I've got those. At least the Dialga and Palkia. I don't remember if I got the Shiny Giratina, but I've got my own Shiny Giratina. I don't need one from an event. Boo.
Yeah, I think I got the Shiny Garantina from Black and White as well.
Yeah, that makes sense. Also, I get a feeling that a lot of these challenges in Home are going to be permanently locked soon.
Not really. Every Pokemon is available on the Switch games except Spinda.
Yeah, but if you have to have them from specific games that you no longer
those
can
ones.
transfer to. I mean,
Those ones, yeah.
I never really cared about that. There's only one Pokemon Home challenge or whatever that I ever completed, and I actually just completed that recently, which was all of the Hisui Pokemon. And I completed that by transferring Magneton in. I now have my shiny Enamorus. Hooray for me.
I mean, to be fair, but yeah, those are for the mobile version and don't really do anything of note. Because they don't give you more Mon that were previously shiny logged, like the Nat Dex or completing each game's regional decks do.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I understand wanting to complete those if you're a perfectionist. I mostly just use it as a storage system, and I really need.
That's what I do, but like. At the very least, completing the Dexes for each game rewards you with previously unobtainable Mon like Pokeball Majourna.
Yeah, that thing that I really don't care about. Oh well.
Spinda is gonna be cut off from Home entirely though, and because a glitch in BDSP with its 4.3 billion spot patterns,
Yeah,
and from
who thought that was a good idea, by the way? What?
someone designed Gen 3, it was obviously a flex because they could without thinking the consequences.
Yeah, what idiot thought that was a good idea? What Talmud Chacham thought that was a good idea?
To be fair, it was because they could, not because they figured they would.
Yeah, just because you can do something. Yes, I did in fact complete the Hisui Dex at Home. I needed to transfer Magneton in, and I happen to have one in my original file of Legends Arceus. The one where I completed it 100% in every single Dex test. Because I am insane.
But yeah, like, as I was saying,
You were
with...
saying? I thought you were human.
No, as I was saying.
Oh, you were saying. So now you are human.
God damn it.
I'm sorry.
And anyway, yeah, the point is that, like, Spinda, thanks to Glitch and Dominant Pearl, in BDSP, it can't transfer Spinda to Home. And thanks to Go having 9 set spot patterns, it also can't transfer to Home. So the only way to get Spinda now is to transfer it from Gen 3 through 6. I mean 3 through 7 and then up to home.
Why am I not surprised that BDSP are the ones causing problems?
It's more because of the spot patterns than BDSP's fault in this case. It's actually just spaghetti code on Spinda spot patterns to begin with.
Yeah, that makes sense. They should
But,
just
like,
give it one spot pattern and say, this is it. This is all there will ever be.
They have 9 preset ones from Pokemon Go. Guess what? Those 9 presets are not recognized by home.
Your authority is not recognized before you kick it.
I remember that episode.
Oh my god, that was Archer was still such an amazing show overall.
It was. I'm kind of sad they added this the original name for the agency, but it makes sense why they did because of real life events.
Yeah. Like, as soon as that popped up, I was like, okay, that makes the name of the agency very awkward.
Yeah.
Very.
They were always going to change it after that.
Yep.
And they just named it the agency after that.
Which makes sense.
It does. It's not like they are very discreet anyways.
No, they're really not. I'm pretty sure this is the room Reggie Gigas is in.
In any case, yeah. So, there are rumors Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald are next on the porting block, which would save Spinda from being locked out of home, but we'll see.
Yeah, well. If they don't have all the Pokemon games ported over to the Switch too, that's just a sin on them. Well, okay, if they're doing that and they're closing down Bank, then it's just, what the fuck are you doing?
I mean, I can understand the Gen 3 games at least, because getting those secondhand costs so much damn money.
I mean, getting a lot of games secondhand costs a lot of money these days.
Yeah, but like Gen 3 and 5 in particular, I mean 3, 4, and 5 in particular are the most expensive. Because like Emerald costs $300, Heart Gold and Silver costs $500, Black 2, White 2 costs $120.
Yeah, I believe it. Makes me glad I got all my copies of those when they were still cheap.
Same. I got most of them new even. My big box copy of Heart Gold and Silver with the Pokewalker, that goes for $500 now. Not even sealed, just on its own.
Well, seal's in the game, so it is sealed.
No, you know what I meant.
Doesn't mean I can't be difficult.
Yes.
Alright, I do have to question, because I can run around this room like an idiot for as long as I want to. But there is, in fact, a Pokemon here that's staring me in the face that I haven't caught yet. And I do have to wonder if it would just be worth catching that Pokemon before I run around like an idiot.
Is it Regigigas or is it one of
Volcarona. This is Volcarona's
Oh.
room.
Okay, I thought it was gonna be a Sword of Justice or something.
No, I have 3 out of 4 of the Swords of Justice. I'm not sure where I can get Keldeo. I really
We might have to
need
look into that one, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I'll have to look up a lot of the legendary locations. That's pretty obvious.
So I'm going to the Field Museum with my cousin to see the Pokemon exhibit soon. That's the main reason I'm going back to Chicago, because we couldn't when I was there last time because they were sold out.
Yeah, no, it's been a very popular exhibit. and I would love to go. Because how
But
often,
there's a big thing stopping you.
yeah, I mean, how often is it that, like, a huge Pokemon exhibit ends up quite literally in my backyard? Well, not quite literally, but semi-literally in my backyard.
It will be in my backyard quite literally because I'm staying at an Airbnb right near the Field Museum.
That's a fantastic location to stay.
Yeah.
Aha!
Did you find Regigigas?
I did.
You should name it Gigas after Gigas from Earthbound.
No, name it Giggity.
No, we're not going Quagmire here. If we're going there, if we're going to random ass names, name it Nappa, because it's so slow.
No, it doesn't have slow start in this. I did not see slow start pop up.
Okay, cool.
By the way,
Then I guess who will we name it after then?
I still think Giggity is funny.
It is, but I prefer Gigas just because you're about to play Mother.
Yeah, that might be right. Alright, no, I've actually had some decent luck with these 1%. I mean, nothing's gonna top the Mew one. But, like, this was still pretty quick.
Nothing is gonna top the Mew one aside from the time you got 2 in one stream as well.
Yeah, like that was,
Registeel and
Regirock.
what?
Like,
Yeah.
literally just a couple encounters after Regirock.
Those two are the peak of the 1%. Like the Mew and the Regirock one.
Dust Ball. I think this counts as a cave. This might count as a cave. It's a room.
Is it a man cave though, like I'm in right now?
I am too. I like
A man cave for a caveman?
I am cave. We don't have to live like cavemen. We have
We have
technology.
technology. He's the best computer over the dollar bill.
Ah,
God, I love early SpongeBob.
it really was good. Is the only move you know revenge, sir? I am very concerned. Sure, we'll try a regular Pokemon. Breaks out instantly. Yeah, that was inevitable. Alright, Regigigas is very goofy. You know what? It's so goofy, I'm gonna try to catch it in a dive ball. That'll confuse him again.
Goofy? Gorge!
Yuck, yuck. Payback. Okay, so it knows revenge and payback. So basically it knows a lot of moves that benefit from going slower.
And yet it doesn't have slow start.
I don't think it does.
We'll have to see when we catch it.
Which will be eventually. Not now, though. And it knows Wide Guard.
You're not in a triple battle, so that's kind of useless, though.
No. Not even in a double battle.
like how the raid battles of Gen 8 and 9 recontextualized a lot of the triple battle mechanics.
I'm gonna try a dust ball again. This might count as a cave. Maybe. Well, it shook, which is more than I could say for some of the other ones.
I have the Halo now to Satan's skill issue. That's the last one on my speed dial. I forgot about that one.
No, if you are going to change it, I agree with Wilhelm Street.
I know. I'm keeping MGS alert for now, though.
That's fair. Alright. This is getting ridiculous.
We have the first few notes of a very toxic multiplayer game named Pico Park. It only has one song, but you die so often in a team-based game that you hear those first few notes every 5 seconds.
That's perfect.
It's one of those games where like you're supposed to be doing teamwork, but you end up griefing each other instead on accident.
No, I wouldn't do that on accident. I'd do that on purpose.
That happens too.
I mean,
But
who
you die
would?
so often now you just hear the first few notes in your dreams, basically.
Yeah.
One of my friends put it bluntly, this is the worst game I've ever played and I love it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh! I thought that was gonna catch. You fooled me, Reggie Gigas. Come on, buddy. Prove that timer balls aren't useless. They are absolutely useless.
It's a timer ball.
I know. Allegedly, I should probably have like a 4 times catch rate on it right now. But... It's the only one that I can tell you for sure. Because again, I don't know if this place counts as a cave. Revenge. That's going to be super effective. I don't like that.
One of my friends has reacted to me with a dirty emoji.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens. What else are friends for?
Yeah. Actually...
Come on. Catch. Catch or I'll name you Giggity. You will get in a ball.
Get in the ball, Nebby!
If you do not get in, like, the next ball, I will name you Giggity when I catch you. And you will just have to deal with that.
You have save states too, right?
Yeah, which is good because I accidentally hit battle, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yep. That was
killed
my
it.
fault.
I had to say it.
In your defense, I was the one who screwed up in this play.
Gotcha.
What?
It's a tweet I saw from Tim Curry that's kind of morbidly humorous given today's news, but at least but at least it's funny. It was made when he was still alive, so rip to a
Figured.
legend.
Yeah. And I heard Dolly Parton passed away too.
Yeah, and then we also got, but like at least they both gave us good media. So
Yes.
there's a 2022 tweet. It's kind of just sad that I'm laughing at it, but no, but what you gonna do?
Laugh and enjoy what they contributed in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah. To your life. In their life.
Pretty much.
Nobody lasts forever.
Yep.
What does last forever is the legacy that people leave and the entertainment that they provided along the way.
After all, even as far as the dawn of time, the epic of Gilgamesh.
Yeah.
That's a good example. Because, like, that still is the great epic. The great epic, no less. Or, like, the Odyssey, which recently got a film adaptation because it's one of the most iconic as well.
Yeah. So, the last thing you need to worry about is being immortal as long as you're entertained or write good stories.
Yeah.
And that's all there is to it.
Life is short, just gotta find time in it to have meaning.
Something like that. Alright.
Because, like, I was just talking about a thing that happened to me 20 years ago just today on a stream right before I joined call.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, because we were talking about Avenue Q. Remember that musical?
No. Oh no.
My first exposure to it was a TV special about then upcoming Broadway musicals in like 2006. Avenue Q was one of them, and me and Mom were appalled at that song. You know the one.
The one that explains why the internet exists.
Yep. And I was in elementary school at the time, but I still knew what it meant, so.
Yeah, well. Anyway, I gave this thing an ultimatum. It did not listen. So, that's your name now. Alright, Regigigas acquired. I am going to take a quick break, and then there is, as I've pointed out, another creature in this room that requires my attention.
My mom's gonna take a break.
Very good.
Sorry, no story time this time.
That's fine. I have returned. Alright.
I'm back too.
Very good.
I was listening through when you come back from another room.
Yeah, that makes sense. Anyway, I went upstairs. Wife was there. Wife said she was busy and that I couldn't hug her. And I was like, I see that you're busy. I'm not blind. Probably.
You're only half blind because you got glasses.
Right. Wait, why didn't I throw a quick ball?
Mm-hmm.
Probably because I'm an idiot.
Checks out.
Yeah. Yeah, it really does. Ooh. That was almost bad. I've got netball with your name on it. Doesn't want to get in there. I'm offended. Rayquaza, good. Rayquaza is good. Bug Buzz. That hurt. That's not surprising that that hurt, mind you. But that hurt.
Movie real.
Ah, Heat Wave in the rain while it's quad resisted. Not surprised that that was a crit. Jay, will you tell this thing to catch, please? It might.
Right, it's the bug type.
Yeah, it might listen to you. Well. Quiver Dance is good. I mean, I'd get rid of Silverwind for something, but that's a very solid move set that it's got starting out. Well, it's shaken 3 times. That's gonna KO though. You didn't need the crit. Not great, because my remaining team is either weak to fire or bug. So I may have to reset on this one. We'll see. Wow. And you're quiver dancing again.
Quiver Dance is such a scary move.
It's such a great move when you use it, and such a scary move when your opponent uses it.
Isn't it just like the Dragon Dance special type version?
No, it's better. Because it also boosts special defense.
Right, rather than just your physical bulk, and physical attack and speed. It's special defense, special attack, and speed.
Yeah. Alright, what should we name this thing? Vulcan.
Spock.
No. It's got pointed ears, but Helios is an appropriate name, I think. Especially since it's male. And Helios has he in it. Oh, we're not naming this Apollo. I wouldn't want to insult Volcarona.
We could name it Clavier, though.
No, we have to name a rock Pokemon Clavier.
Fair enough. Maybe Rognarola, for that matter.
Ra is a chicken. Wild Cofagrigus. Yeah, that sounds about right. Man, my team is torn to shreds.
Time to get the fuck out of there. Joestar's secret technique.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only unknown in this game is A.
Maybe they're just at different locations.
Maybe. Also, I love how I couldn't get away from an unknown. Also note that it used ancient power.
Not hidden power?
It's got all the power moves in this game.
Wow.
Well, you had to do
There's a
something.
Twitch plays Pokemon hack where you start with an unknown, but later get a chat on. It's because they somehow managed to find a way to integrate the emulator into Twitch. So whatever emote we were spamming would dictate the hidden power type as well as its base power level.
Where's an escape rope when I need one?
It was an insane accomplishment. They also managed to have whatever copy pastas the run was the users were saying would get repeated by the NPCs in the game.
Huh.
It was insane what they achieved there. It was like voodoo.
I'm insane. Probably. I'm
Yes.
Goku, I'm insane from Earth. Alright, with the team healed up, we're obviously going to go back to Nimbasa. And I wonder if there's some more legendary Pokemon that I can get that aren't in the Challenger's Cave. There probably are. I mean, Regice is somewhat. What's the iciest route in Unova?
Aside from ones that change on winter,
Yeah.
not sure. Oh,
Maybe- oh.
Giant Chasm.
I was gonna say probably there, but actually, you know where I think I should go? I feel like I should go to Dragon Spiral Tower. I don't know for sure, but I feel like there's gonna be at least one legendary for me there.
I feel like Regice would definitely be Giant Chasms because
Most
of what I
likely,
don't
probably
know.
Hurum's room specifically.
Yeah.
So yeah, here's Unknown A. You can see that it knows Ancient Power, Cosmic Power, Earth Power, and Stored Power. And I'm sure that it's got Hidden Power in its arsenal. And its defense and special defense kind of suck. And its attack and special attack aren't great, but it's better than it's been in any other game. And that's about all one can say about that. It's on its A game. Sheer Force. Holy fuck!
Why? Why would you give Unknown Sheer
No,
Force?
it's got Levitate. I'm talking Regigigas now. Sorry, I switched.
Aw.
And for some
even better.
reason, I got an Adamant one.
Ooh.
No, that's good. That's plus attack minus special attack.
Oh, right. And you got sheer force. I can see why that'd be good.
Jesus Christ. I mean, I don't use legendaries on my team, but 269 attack. Let me actually check. I want to see, because this is my current sheer force user. 287 attack, but Wanda's also 23 levels higher. Also with that adamant nature. So holy fuck, Regigigas would make a much better sheer force user, but I'm not abandoning Wanda for that, and I'm not using legendaries. And then here's
Sheer force is definitely an improvement over Slow Start, because Slow Start is mainly useful if you use negative priority moves.
That's a pretty bad nature for a Volcarona. Oh well.
Was it hasty or something?
Minus speed plus attack.
Gotcha.
So like the opposite of hasty. Great.
Gotcha.
I'm glad I got it, but it's staying in box 13.
It's technically not even a legend either, so you could have used it if it had a better nature.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Honestly, I wouldn't mind using it. I think I'm trying to remember, because I made so many frickin' changes to my team in Ultra Sun. I think I'm currently using Volcarona in Ultra Sun. No, wait, that's Driftveil. I meant to go to Isurus. I'm an idiot. Well, okay, I'll tell me what. While I'm in Driftveil, there is something I can do.
I'll tell you what.
Oh, you know where I could probably find it? There's wild Pokemon in the cold storage, right?
I think so, yeah.
No, I sincerely doubt that I can find Hujima What's-It's here, a Sage here.
Regice.
Or, yeah, Regice. I'm actually looking for a Sage. Because Arceus knows I could use the Sage advice, but I don't actually think there are wild Pokemon in this.
There's some outside it.
Yeah, but... Well, it's time to resort to Zinzolence. That's not violence.
Zinzolin is the only one to remain a Sage and admin in the next game, too.
That is correct, and you actually get to battle him.
Meanwhile, Rude turns over a new leaf. And what happens to the other four? Who knows?
Who cares? They weren't
Probably arrested by Looker.
Yeah, they weren't really major characters anyway.
Yeah. The two that became major characters only became major because of the next game.
That is correct. Hello, Looker. I don't remember where the others are. They're somewhere. I'm sure they're somewhere. But okay, I made a mistake. We went to Driftveil. I found something to do while we were in Driftveil.
I wonder if you need to complete the quest for any Pokemon, like the Seven Sages stuff.
I don't think so.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Romac needs to, though.
I would be, because that's just adding... I mean, maybe that's something for Dragon Spiral Tower. Maybe.
There's like in most other ROM hacks I know of, at least these days, they usually do something like that, even if it's a vanilla plus hack, as we call them.
Yeah, well. I think this was a pretty good Pokemon hack to start playing, right, to start having on the channel.
Yeah, it's a vanilla plus, as we call them.
Yeah.
Or just a vanilla game, but with new additions and features.
I will do more out-of-the-box ones like Infinite Fusion and this Gym of Mine. And
Mario Mon would be a good one.
Which one?
Mario Mon. You get to control Mario enemies as your Pokemon.
Oh boy.
You can even catch Sonic the Hedgehog as a post-game legendary, somehow.
Boy.
It's actually a really fun one that was first tested on Alpharad's channel via Twitch Plays style before they beat it in 4 days.
Huh. Knowing my luck, I would take 5 years to beat it, but that's just me.
Yeah, it's a pretty expansive hack, so I wouldn't doubt that.
Yeah, well, some of us take our time when doing things.
Yeah. But like, I recommend it over other games that feature its ROM hack engine because those tend to be very min-max focused and require you to basically force competitive teams to play even early game fights. But Mario Mon's different, and it's just a lot better to Mario and Pokemon both, so it doesn't really need that stuff. Especially since all the types have changed anyways, and Mons are changed and all that, so you wouldn't need to min-max even if you knew what you were doing.
I never
You
have
know.
any idea what I'm doing. Case in point, it seems like there's nothing here.
But you get my point.
Yeah.
And then there's, there's other ones I'm thinking of. I play a lot of these in case it wasn't obvious.
Yes, I may or may not have noticed.
I play a lot of Fire Emblem ones nowadays too.
But I'm not really interested in crossover ROMs. Not really.
Fair enough. I play a lot of the Fire Emblem ROM hacks too, so yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, whatever. I guess there was nothing for us here. Oh, played on. I've already caught you, but... At some point, I really should just look at the documentation. I really should.
Yeah.
I've got it. I do. It's somewhere.
Trademark.
Yeah, I've trademarked the somewhere that it is. That's why I can't access it. Druddigan! I apparently never caught a Druddigan.
Huh.
Alright, well, come here, you.
And plus, that's just like that makes it a lot easier than leveling up a Dino to Hydrogen.
What?
A Dino leveling up to Hydrogen.
No, Druddigan, not Hydreigon.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's a different line entirely.
Yeah, Druddigan is a standalone.
Yeah. I always forget that one exists.
That's because it's not really memorable.
Like, some of the mons we meme about as not being memorable are memorable because they're memed on.
Yeah.
Like Maractus or Dunsparce.
Hey, don't you mock Dunsparce.
No, that's what I'm saying. They're memorable because they're memed on for being forgettable. It moves around, is what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people memed on Dunsparce being forgettable for so long that it looped around to being a memorable mon.
Yeah, but Dunsparce beat up Lance's most powerful Dragonite all by herself. Go Beast Lad.
I'm talking, like, in general, though. Like, that's how it became memorable, was the fan base memed on it for being forgettable for so long.
Yeah, I can understand why, considering how rare it was and weird and like in a just odd location.
And it's designed
Gen 2.
too. And then Maractus became that for the poster child after Dunsparce became memorable, so. And now Maractus is memorable for similar reasons to Dunsparce.
What the heck is a Maractus?
The cactus Pokemon from this gen.
Oh yeah, Cacnea. I've heard of that.
No, from this gen, not.
I know. I think I understand.
People were memeing on Maractus as being forgettable to the point it just looped back around to being memorable.
Well,
Power memes, they can turn even the most forgettable mon into a memorable one.
wait, isn't Dragon Tail supposed to switch the Pokemon out?
That's Dragon Rush, I think.
No, it's Dragon Tail. Dragon Rush is sheer. It's inaccurate, but it's a heck of a lot of power.
Maybe Mold Breaker was in effect or something, I don't know.
Mold Breaker only affects abilities, not move secondary effects.
Yeah, I don't know, I got no explanation.
Sheer Force? Does Sheer Force suppress Dragon Tail's switching capability?
Is Sheer Force the one that actually negates secondary effects, though?
Yes.
Yes, then I think that's your answer.
I have an answer. I asked a question and I answered it. Not any secondary effects, just most secondary effects.
Yeah. Because there are some it doesn't. Just like how Mold Breaker is most abilities.
You still get recoil from a move, and that's technically a secondary effect.
Just like how Mold Breaker doesn't remove, like, some abilities either. It's most abilities, but some like No Guard it doesn't negate, you know?
Actually, I have to wonder something, and well, I was going to say since I'm here, I should look into it. I don't know if I can look into it while I'm here. But I'm sure as hell going to try.
You know, that makes me wonder, do any Pokemon with Mold Breaker get Explosion?
I don't know.
Because I feel like that would be a way to negate Damp, and very niche use.
Yeah, but not sure why you would want that.
It would just be a weird niche case used to negate Damp.
I think most of the Pokemon that can use or that have Damp would rather be running a different ability.
Yeah. I know. I'm just saying it would just be a fun little interaction that I'm thinking of. Because sometimes the strangest interactions are the best ones, you know?
They can be.
One time I won a game out of a cell battery proccing, for instance. There was another time where but yeah, stupid stuff like that. My former best friend, back when I was still friends with her, we had a draft league on Smoggin on Pokemon Showdown for a bit, so I knew I wasn't gonna beat her because she actually plays competitive Pokemon. So we had a gentleman's agreement to just do stupid meme teams and whoever won through stupid meme teams would be the winner, you know.
Yeah.
The scariest thing on both sides of the field was a Beedrill that couldn't even Mega.
They couldn't even what?
That couldn't even Mega, because Mega Beedrill was on the draft.
I see.
So like the scariest thing on both sides was a normal Beedrill. that's how low power level we were talking basically.
I see.
We were just like having stupid fun with that match, and it's just sad I'm no longer friends with her, but it is what it is.
Yeah, these things sometimes happen. Alright, I'm gonna try something that I don't know if it will or will not work. We're all gonna find out together. Isn't that exciting?
Maybe.
Yeah, I agree. It may be exciting. It probably won't be. I mean, I'm excited. Assuming that I can get here even though it's winter, which I may not be able to.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Next February, I'm going to a concert for the 35th anniversary of Sonic.
Oh, fun.
It's near me in one of the burbs, but it'll be from 7 o'clock all the way to 11, and I'm inviting friends from the Quad Cities.
That's nice.
If he can't go, though, I'm gonna ask around from some other friends, because my best friend, current one, can't go because he's gonna be busy with a con with his dad, because his dad is an MTG artist.
Nice.
So he goes to conventions for major Magic Gathering events as a result, you know, help his dad out.
That makes sense.
So he's gonna be busy. My cousin in Chicago can't make it up because that's a really busy time for students in general. So it's down to my friend in the Quad Cities or some of the other retro collectors in Des Moines.
I swear there was something in here that had like the trio mark for the legendary musketeers. Maybe I'm misremembering, or maybe I'm an idiot.
Or both.
Probably both.
Just let me check what day it's on again, because I remember I have it saved. It's on a Wednesday. You could theoretically come up to Des Moines and we could go.
If it's on a Wednesday, I've got work.
It's late at night, but yeah, you could.
If
You'd
it's
have to
late
take a
at night,
vacation.
then I'm gonna have fun getting to work the following day. Like, my life is boring right now because I always have to think about work.
Yeah. Just you would have to, you know, get a small vacation to do that. And I doubt you have the ability to, so.
Not really, no.
Just a random thought I'd throw out there, you know.
Figured. Appreciated, but probably no. Alright,
Yeah,
well,
it's 100% no. Just
I
that,
thought-
like,
Maybe I'm thinking of a specific event. Like, there was a Keldeo event.
there is one in black to white too, I know.
Yeah, but I swear there was one in black and white that was specifically in this place.
Sure. What place are you at?
The Moor of Icarus.
Oh, maybe? I vaguely recalled something like that too.
I thought maybe, because to get Keldeo. Thought maybe they'd have that as just something that would happen naturally in this, but probably not. Doesn't look like it. Unless I need the Musketeers as like the first 3 in my party. I didn't think it was that specific.
I don't know. Anyway, probably gonna get going now.
Alright, well, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. See you later.
Yep. I should really check the documentation. I really should. Like, I have it. There's no reason I shouldn't know this stuff. I mean, I'll be fair. I was deliberately going in blind for some of the other stuff because I didn't want to spoil when gym leaders or things like that showed up, because where's the fun in that? Why can I not surf on this? If it's blocking me, I should be able to surf on it. Wait. Oh well. This was kind of a backup plan because I happen to be an Isurus anyway. I have an actual sort of idea of what to do because it's like the one area that I haven't explored yet. Other than Challenger's Cave. All right. Keldeo actually might be in Challenger's Cave now that I'm thinking about it. Oh well. I don't really care that much. Chicken, fly! Lacanose Town. The town that lacks noses. All right. Put Delibird back in the team. No, you stay in 16. All right. So we did just kind of pass through here last time. We didn't actually do... Oh, yeah, you. Okay. So we did check out everyone here. But we didn't check out the town itself, because at nighttime, as the cop says, the town is boring. Boring as shit. Boring as radish. Nobody's on the streets. They're all gonna look at me funny for walking around when it's nighttime. But you know what? I don't adhere to your social customs. Alright. So that's those two. This is Grandma. Grandma who's too tired to tell her stories. You spoke to her during the day, she'd have the more fleshed out story, but whatever. Who are you? You serve no purpose. Like most people in this game. Alright. What a boring town full of boring people. Seriously. You're all so boring. I'm gonna go explore a giant hole in the ground. And here we are at Giant Hole in the Ground. Hooray! Let's see if there's some new Pokemon to find here, but, like, this would be where Regigigas, not Regigigas, Regice is. There's no question in my mind about that. But then again, there was no question in my mind about some of the other stuff that I thought was true that didn't end up being true. So I may not be the most reliable of individuals. I know that there's a lot of Pokemon, a lot of legendary Pokemon in Challenger's Cave. That I know for a fact. Because I actually did look that up at some point. Because Challenger's Cave is one of the most absolutely disappointing... Everstone. Speaking of disappointing. But it's one of the most disappointing locations in all of Black and White. God, but it's actually got a purpose here in Blaze Black. Ah! It's a Pokemon! Who would have thought? Jinx, do I have this one yet? I do not! I kinda don't want it, but... I need to catch them all, so... There's not really much of a choice here. Aw, come on. Stop making things so difficult. That's not good. At least I know for a fact this is a cave. Don't get me wrong, I will sooner run than let the parish count get to 0. But I was hoping something like this would happen. Alright, Good. And a star piece. Good. More non-liquid assets. Though it is funny, I got most of my non-liquid assets that I'm currently holding on to while I was in liquid. Alright, you were fun well, okay, you weren't even fun the first time. You were useful the first time. Now you're useless. So, go away. What have you? I do not. There is a morbid curiosity that I have. Yes, Shiny Celebi. Only because it kind of deserved one. Because it was kind of a trio with Electabuzz and Magmortar, and both of them got evolutions, and Jinx didn't. Not saying it's a great idea, and it really isn't, but there's a morbid curiosity there. It's the face Pokemon! You have a face. You are a face. That's literally all there is of you. Hey, look, it's Piloswine. I do have one of those already. If I've got a Mamoswine. Probably not. Another star piece. Okay, getting a little repetitive here. Speaking of repetitive, hello again, Jinx. And a tiny mushroom. This is an incredibly repetitive cave. Yeah. Yeah. Nonsense. Stuff and nonsense. I don't know. Let me guess, a star piece. Ah, Comet Shard. Well, that's worth more than a star piece. Woobat! Again with the Why is it that there's always like level 5 bajillion Woobat and no wild Swoobat? What, did none of the wild Woobat evolve? Grass Gem. I prefer Flying Gem. I need Flying Gem. Flying Gem will make acrobatics hit even harder. I have one up my sleeve still. Graveler! Ahoy! I have one of you already. I am hoping that there's other Pokemon here. New Pokemon here. There was Jinx. There was Jinx. Come on, hurry it up. Hey, slow bro. I do not have one of those. See? See? I knew it would be worthwhile. Not using a repel. And for irony's sake, we're using a quick fall on the slow bro. Yeah, I'm not surprised that didn't work. I'm really not surprised that didn't work. Withdraw. I see. You're withdrawing something from the bank. That makes perfect sense. Alright. Slowbro apparently wanted to be caught in a dusk ball, not a quick ball. Makes close enough to sense. Wonder if Slow King can be found here. I guess we'll see. Hey! I was pushing against that boulder, thank you very much. Let's see what's in the water. Wall raid! I figured I didn't have that yet. And you actually caught the quick ball. Thank you very much. It's convenient when you do things you're supposed to do. Now, what's over here? I see. That's the way out. Again, it's just a Woobat. I don't even know if I caught Swoobat or evolved a Woobat in this Woobat. Like I said, at some point I actually have to take a look at my Pokedex and see what I actually still need. There's still plenty of time because I'm still over 180 Pokemon that I need, but it'll be what it'll be. Skitty! I have been already, but I probably evolved it into Delcatty. It's a max potion, good. Clefairy. Come on. Something good. I know you can do it. I know there's good stuff in this grass. I know there is. That's not what I was talking about. That That's not even close to what I was talking about. That's something. I don't know where I caught that before, but I'm pretty sure I also got its evolutions. Where did I get that before? Honestly, I do not remember. But Porygon is cool. Where did I get Porygon? I honestly do not remember. Not a clue. Probably some science guy. Shiny Porygon is fantastic. Download too slow. Do I have? Yes. All right. There we go. There we go. I knew you were here. That's not surprising. Resist that. Good. Nice. The Meteor Mash. Now, I don't know if they actually will have Beldum. I know in original Black and White they don't. So I'm not sure if to get Beldum I have to breed a Metang with a Ditto. I'm not sure I have. If not, this is the place to go. Agility. Run, run, run as fast as you can. Can't catch me, I'm gingerbread. Yeah, I figured you would consider that. Dust ball. You are bald. You don't have hair. Listen, dude. I wasn't wrong. Come on, Metang. Come on. Please I got plenty of these. I'll try a timer ball next. Let's see. Maybe it'll like the timer ball better. This doesn't like the vibes of the dust ball. It really didn't like the vibes of the time ball. Hey look, Hyper Beam. That did like nothing. You sure you don't like the timer ball? Try a dive ball. Maybe it's got some weird tastes. Would actually match reasonably well to a dive ball. Hyper Beam again. Interesting. You know what? I cherish you as a Pokemon. I really do. Damn it! I thought my cherishing would work. Try it again. That worked even less than last time. I don't think it believes me. I'm insulted by the fact that it doesn't believe me. Oh, hey. I caught it. Finally. Ah, we're good. Let's see. This place is a bit of a maze, and I don't specifically remember how to get everywhere. Jigglypuff! Probably already caught and evolved. Jiggly, jiggly, Jigglypuff! Hey, there's an item up there. Oh, hi. Already caught one of you, but always good to see an attack. Got any Beldums? Revive is nice. trouble. What the? Well, alright then. Hi, Giratina! That's probably a 1% encounter, too. That makes sense. That hurt. You really didn't need the critical. That's not great. This whole thing's really not great. It's just what happens when you randomly run into a legendary, I suppose. You would definitely do well in a dust ball. Don't you curse it. Actually... Let's have you use waterfall, and chip the HP down more. Alright, now that's something. Of course, my team is now in absolute tatters, but... It's fine, probably. Which I got Shadow. Well, here's why I don't like that. Because I can't use a Pokeball this turn. It's probably for nothing, because that's probably gonna one-shot. But... Oh. Ah. Not the Pokemon I thought you were going to target with that. Yes. No. Bad. Smelly. Evil. Maybe Wild Charge. Yeah, that went exactly where I thought it should have gone last time. Ooh, she lived. Good girl. Come on, Giratina. You're not even humoring me. Aww. Ooh. Fine. Don't want the dust ball? Try a timer ball. Tick-tock goes the clock. But the party don't stop. Apparently it does. Baconator eats the shadows. Yup. Come on. This is not the kind of thing that I enjoy you doing. Especially since you have pressure. Come on. Catch. Catch. Yes. No! Bad. Evil. Really evil. You need to cease with that shenanigans immediately. Yeah, that actually doesn't surprise me. It did surprise me that Juggernaut lived. Oh, that's fun. Sorry to hear that, Snowy. I found a Giratina. It's causing problems. useless timer balls aren't doing anything. Maybe. Let me lower that a bit. Oops, because I lowered that. Put it on that again. So I go looking for a legendary at Dragon Spiral Tower. I go looking for a legendary at the Door of Icarus. I don't find either. Then I'm not looking for a legendary here. Well, okay. I'm looking for a Kyurem here. And what do I find is Giratina. That's the story of my life. That is exactly the story of my life. It's fine. This thing will catch at some point. Try a Dust Ball again. Those timer balls are worthless. Well, a Dust Ball doesn't seem to be much better. Bye, Juggernaut. Try that again. I'm sure it was just... Well, no, apparently it was not. Well, at least it worked better than the... Dust Balls did. Come on. I really wish if timer balls were supposed to be good, don't camp them at 4 times. Just let them be. And, let them keep accruing. Uh-oh. Alright. Normal Pokeball, that's fair. I only got 14 of those. Damn it! I thought, that would have been the ultimate irony. That was so close to being perfect, Snowy. So close. In fact, it was so close, I'm gonna try it again. There we go. All right. Got a nickname for this thing. That is hilarious. Yeah, I'll go with that. Or just actual Pokeball. There we go. All right, well. This is my team right now. I've really got to get the heck out of here. Hey, it's a Skiploom. Get that item later. Right now I need to focus on getting out of here. That is my one goal, is to escape from here alive. Watch how I run into a shiny now, by the way, when all I've got left is bacon here, like yellow HP. Yeah, I told you, timer balls are worthless. Well, I'll snag this item. Rare candies, plural. That's nice. The way out. You would think, but timer balls, as I've said, are kind of worthless, so... Oh, also I should save. Did I update my catch count when I caught Giratina? I don't think I did. One way to check. No, I did not. Good. I like being wrong in that direction. Hey, look, it's Jinx again. It takes longer to save in Gen 4, but yes, it does actually take a while to save in Gen 5. Get me out of here, man. This place is scary. Alright, so I caught the demon in the Giant Chasm, right? It was Giratina the whole time? That was it? There was nothing else there? No, seriously, I had no clue. I had no fucking clue Giratina was there. It kind of makes sense. If you don't think about it, it kind of makes sense. Also does make me glad that I didn't put up a repel. All right. This away. Yes, it's a pile of swine. Okay. It is funny, because I was talking about how I had a Giratina earlier today, and I got one. I mean, obviously, this is not that self-same Giratina. In point of fact, it is a very different Giratina, but that's still funny. Hi, Clefairy. I do have the greasy orb to give it, so I could theoretically put it in its origin form. I do like its origin form better. Go down here. I found out. I'm sorry, what the fuck did I just find? Okay then. That was definitely something. Hi, Skitty. There's a lot of Pokemon that evolve with the Moonstone here, or are related to the Sun. Full heal. No, not again. Okay, good. It's not another Giratina. I mean, I would kind of laugh, but I really wouldn't. Oh boy. Boofalint. I have one of those already. The Boofalint. There goes Boof. Alright. There's an item back here. Max Revive. That's definitely an item, not a figment of your imagination. That last thing I picked up might have been a figment... Excuse me. Okay then! Yeah. That's going to be quad resisted, but I hope it paralyzes. That's also going to be resisted. I didn't really think that through, did I? Didn't matter. Alright. You use Wild Charge, you use another Thunder. Damn it! Shift down its HP. Don't get it. Okay. I will try to keep Baconator alive. Because Baconator is immune to this thing's electric. So you know what? Fancy thinking that I would find this thing on Dragon Spiral Tower. Ha! And this is why we keep Baconator here. Just hope that this doesn't do too much. I was hoping that would paralyze this. Should get it down to like a... There we go. That's perfect. Beautiful. Damn. Oh well. I wanted to try it. But alright. Let's stop messing around. Yeah, that was very much expected. Those things have a very high catch rate for legendaries. Like, I caught Reshiram at full health in a quick ball. Alright, what should I call this thing? Keep in mind, my Reshiram is named Fluffy, short for Fluffington Flamebottom. Spiky is interesting, short for Spikington Zappy Bottom. I could get behind that. In fact, I believe I will get behind that. Meet Spikington Zappy Bottom. Do I have lemonades? How do I not have lemonades? That is incredibly dumb of me. Oh well. Oh, I should probably save. That was ridiculous. This whole thing is ridiculous. Wait, how am I supposed to... By the way, if that's like a 1% flat encounter, I could potentially catch multiple Zekrom. I could have more than one of the legendary Pokemon that N had. Just whiz all over him. Of course, you can't get here until the post-game, so it's impossible for you to have that. Hello! I already have Ditto. Which is good, because I'm starting to suspect I'm going to need it to get a Bellma. No, thank you. I really should not be running around in this grass, but I'm so intrigued as to what I might find now. Can I find Reshiram here, too? Oops. That's probably a Full Flight exclusive. Where am I going? That's where I've been. I don't need to be there. That leads out. There's gotta be a secret passage in the trees that I missed. If I wander around for so long that I actually do encounter a second Giratina or Zekrom, I will kind of laugh. Alright. Curse me kilts. It's time to curse me kilts. I don't know what else this wheel's gonna make me do. Aye, Snipper Whopper. So I'll have to do Snipper Whopper after 5 minutes of Mott Scotch Guard. Aye, that's certainly something. But hey, let's continue wandering around in this forsaken hole in the ground. I got to figure out where I'm going and how to get to the legendary Kyurem. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be a Regice in there too. But I didn't know for sure. I didn't know nothing apparently, because I was where I went to go to find legendaries. I didn't find nothing, but when I came here, I found 2 unexpected legendaries. Truly, I am the daftest individual there is. Aye, this is what happens when you have a rank amateur trying to play a Pokemon game. He doesn't know nothing about nothing, and thus ends up being a complete and total idiot. But that's, I suppose, part of the charm, I suppose. Aye, that's a pile of swine. They cannot do nothing with that, except perhaps make some bacon, like this Baconator. But I didn't need any, so I'm gonna run, and I'm gonna keep wandering around trying to find my way through this forsaken field of nothing. There is a specific path you have to take through the Giant Chasm in order to actually get to where you're going. It's a trick of the camera, I think, because you didn't necessarily see that it's where you're supposed to be. But I'm gonna take a quick look anyway, see if I can find it, just wandering around, being an idiot like I usually do. I didn't believe it's this way, but I can't be sure. Aye, there's a pile of swine. That's definitely a pile of swine. I've seen plenty of them. I can tell you for sure that is one big pile of swine, though not as big as the mama swine is a pile of swine. Aye, now that's an ironic name. It's pile of swine, but it's not the biggest pile of swine that exists. That would be mama swine. There's another one. They're everywhere around this crater. Aye, except this isn't a crater, this is a chasm. The crater exists in Paldea, which is that little nation next to Kalos, I believe. I didn't know about this Kalos, though. It's a daft nation. Aye, so this goes there, and that goes there, and this goes up the nose, and that goes down the mouth. There's a Bouffalant. That bull's got way too much hair. That's quite the afro on the bull. I don't know who thought it was a good idea to put an afro on a bull, but aye, we've definitely got that now. It's something we all really needed. I'm pretty sure. Aye, so what happens if I go this way? I end up here, and then from here, I cannot get to there, to that item. So that was just a waste of my time. If I sneak around this way though, I cannot make it there. But I can go through here. I didn't think I'd been through here before. Aye, that's a Metang. What a fine specimen of a Pokemon that is. Very fine. I caught one earlier today. One of the finest moments. And now we'll go through here. Aye, that's where I needed to go. That's in fact where I really needed to go. Because now we ended up over here. I don't think that I can catch any Pokemon or find any items here. But there's sure a lot of snow. I'll just run through it. I can technically still leave if I wanted to. But I didn't want to. Not now that I've found the Pokemon that I've actually... Well, I will find the Pokemon that I've actually been looking for. It's up there. I didn't think I can grab the item that I was seeing earlier, though. That's a shame. But alas, though, let's go check in here and see what we can find. Aye, this definitely be something. An ice gym. That makes perfect sense. Perfect sense indeed. There can be wild Pokemon in here, so I'm pretty sure Regice has got to be one of them. I could always check the documentation, but I didn't want to. course, that's just me being an idiot again. Hey, it's a graveler. I know all about graveler. Of course, at this point, I could just go and get Kyurem. It's right over there. But I didn't want to. Because I'm going to have to come back to here anyway if I want the Rage Ice. And I don't know if I can make it back to this cavern after I catch Kyurem. So if Rage Ice is in here, I definitely want to go catch it now before I catch Kyurem. I wonder if it's just a chance of it getting countered on those 2 tiles over there. Aye, that's a slow bro. I didn't have that at the beginning of the stream, but I have one now. But I think it's time for the old bag to show up now. And so we're gonna go surfing over here, and we'll see. This stupid farfel munching dragon, this stupid snipper whapper of a dragon thinks it's old? No, it is not. It is not nearly as old as I, Wendy Old Bag. And I, Wendy Old Bag, declare that thing is a hag. I do not like that. That is an evil hag. Very evil. Yes. Very evil, very suspicious. I am going to go surf a little further south and just run around. Aha, there's a phenomenon there. It's another ice gem. That's bullshit. I'm looking for a flying gem, you stupid farfel muncher. Give me that flying gem. You know, I have to think for a second. What type has the most types of... What letter has the most types? It's probably the letter F. It's got fire, it's got fighting, it's got flying, and ever since Gen 6, it's also got fairy. I don't think any other type has quite as... or any other letter has quite as many types. Let's start with that letter. Probably not, anyway. I mean, after all, there are only 18 types, and if 4 of them start with F, what are the odds that any other type has the same number or more of the letters that start with the same letter? I know what I'm saying. I'm not old. Actually, I might be very old, but still, it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. You understand, you silly snipper whappers? Nothing matters at all. Actually, I really should check the documentation on this. So, where can I find... Why can I not find anything over there? You suck. Here we go, documentation. Wild Pokemon. Wild Pokemon wouldn't chase this away from me. You shut your mouth. Alright, I gotta find Giant Chasm. Let's see. That's the village bridge. That's Route 12. Giant Chasm inside cave, okay. Huh, apparently this is not where you find Reggie Ice. That's interesting. I would have foreseen this as being where you find Reggie Ice, but whatever. Apparently that was incorrect. Fine then. Be that way. Where does one find Reggie Ice, if not there? But apparently I can actually find the Alligator and Palkia in the Giant Chasm cave, and I can also find Deoxys outside. That's very interesting, is it? They're very much outside. Interesting. Very, very interesting. But the bottom line is, I don't have to wait or run around here like an idiot looking for Reggie Ice, because it's not gonna be here. Oh, Twist Mountain Ice Room. That actually makes perfect sense. Though it's only available in the winter. Yeah, that stacks up. Alright, well, back to the game, and we're gonna just go get Kuro then. Alright, you stupid chicken. I'm saving the game. You will not escape from me. And since I have to catch Regice specifically in the winter, I know exactly what I must do, considering next week when I stream is probably going to be September already, which is going to be spring. Hello, Chicken Dragon. You and your snow war. I do not like that. But, let's see. Do you have the same 30 catch rate as your siblings do? No, you do not. Glaciate. That's concerning. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be fun since I started Alright. Strength's going to be super effective. Do a wild charge. Not quad resisted like Zekrom. Ha! You've got Endeavor, which I don't like. You've also got Hey, well, I can overwrite that with Jitterbug. Alright. I'm just gonna throw a Pokeball. Sure, the literal Pokeball. Well, that's disappointing. Not unexpected, but disappointing. Perfectly fine. I've got Rain Dance on Jitterbug. Try a Dust Ball. This thing is definitely in a cave. Booyah! 466. Names for this thing. We've got Fluffington Flamebottom, Spikington Zappy Bottom. What should the completion of the trio be? Well, Fluffy and Spiky are both textures. What's another funny texture? Slippy. Short for Slipperington. I don't know. Not my best thought, but Slippington Icy Bottom. I'm also glad that I looked up the, I'm actually very glad that I looked up the information on whether or not you could find it. Because I would have thought for sure this is the perfect place to catch Regice. Because it kind of is. But I also understand that it probably disappears once Kyurem goes bye-bye. And if you didn't know, then you'd potentially miss out on a 1% legendary. So I kind of get it. Alright, so we're back here. I still didn't figure out how to get that one item. I don't know if I should care that much. But oh well. No, I'm saying that that's probably why they didn't have Regice in the Kyurem Cavern. That's what I'm saying. Because I don't know if you can ever get back there after you've caught Kyurem. Anyway, apparently you can get Dialga and Palkia in this cave. So that's fun. I'll have to deal with that at some point. And then I think you can get Deoxys out here. So there's a lot of legendaries you can get in this general vicinity. But, like I said, there is something that I specifically need to do during the winter, because that's apparently the only time you can get Regice. Oh, hello. So I need to go to Twist Mountain today and get into the icy room, because again, it won't reset until spring, until, at least I'm pretty sure it won't reset to spring until I exit whatever area I was in when I last saved the game. I think. So, we're going back to Isurus, we're going to Twist Mountain. Twist my arm, why don't ya? Also, apparently, I'm not as wrong about Keldeo as I thought. But let's actually take a look at those legendaries that I caught. So I think they're all in box 13. Yeah. So here's Giratina. Lonely nature, which actually kind of fits. Hates to lose also kind of fits. Not a great nature for its whatever form this is, but it's an excellent nature for its origin form. Here's Zekrom. Serious nature is neutral. Likes to run, sure. It's a solid one. Jolly nature Kyurem. Well, that's definitely something. Alright, Swanna. Skyla Jr. Fly like an eagle, even though you're a swan. Isurus City. And then we'll put you back in the PC. We'll get back Wanda. And to Isurus Mountain we go. Or, not Isurus Mountain. Twist Mountain. This one. Back to bear. I think I need to go down. Well, that's disconcerting. Go away, bear. There's too many bears. Alright, now the ice room is where? It's not up here. It's not there. I think it's this one. Now. Was it this one then? No, that's where I came from. Help, I don't recognize anything. It's the middle of winter. It's August, but it's the middle of winter. I'm scared and confused. It's not that one. Oh, it's this one. Hello, buddy. Skull fossil. I mean, I already have all the fossils, but... Don fan, I'm pretty sure, yeah. I have one of you all. It's me. I'm a Don fan. The Godfather. Go away, bear. Honestly. Some people. Alright, so this is the route. that I have to be in to get Reg Ice. And I'm reasonably sure that it's a 1% encounter. So that's gonna be fun. But we've seen what I've done with the other 1% encounters. Literally stumbled across 2 of them by complete accident today. So it shouldn't be a problem. Most likely. I'll run around for a bit in here. So I've got a minute and a half or so before I end stream for today. So we'll see. Like, if I find it, I'm save stating and ending the stream for today because I don't want to have a repeat of Monday where I'm running so late that my wife gets concerned. Oh yeah, speaking of, wife and I went out for dinner last night. It was our 5th anniversary. Wedding anniversary. I feel like she deserves a medal. She probably deserves a medal. Running in circles, or squares, because I can't actually run in circles. Lousy bear. Who asked you anything? I don't think running around specifically the ice rock is necessary, but it feels, I don't know, it feels auspicious. I'm just gonna run around a little more. Like, the room is bigger than that. Excadrill. Hi. I was hoping you'd be a flying gem. Alright, we'll go for maybe a couple more encounters. There's no way that I find it today. Not a chance. Hey, Sableye. That's a nice Pokemon. I knew I already had it, but... It's a crafty little critter. That thing deserved a... I mean, that and Mawile deserve actual evolutions. Do I have one of those? I do. Okay. Again, it's one of the reasons why I think Mega Evolution is garbage. Because it cheats Pokemon that really needed proper evolutions out of those proper evolutions. Anyway, that's beside the point. Hey, I know that. I have that. I use that. Juggernaut's great. Centibird. One more encounter. Pile of swine. Do we really want to end this on a pile of swine? Ah. Let's find something better. Alright, last encounter for real. That's fine. I don't like it, but that's acceptable. Maybe. I don't know. It's also got tusks. But it's not a great tusk. It's a tiny tusk. It's not so... Damn it! wanted that. It's a stupid bear. You know, I probably should have just ended on the Sableye, because that's apparently a rarer encounter. Yeah, no, this is the common encounter here. Alright, fine. Oop. That thing barely had time to pop on screen before I ran into something. I think it literally popped on screen as I was running into something. Which is kind of rude. Fine, we'll end on Sneasel, because at least it's an ice type and feels like it actually belongs in here. Not the greatest of endings, but we had a pretty good episode today, I think. Finished exploring Route 11, poked my head in the Challenger's Cave and was like, yeah, no, we'll deal with that another time. Went to the Giant Chasm, found 3 Legendaries. Well, went to Relic Castle first, found 1 Legendary and 1 Volcarona. Then went to a couple of places looking for Legendaries and not knowing that I wouldn't find them there. And found 2 Legendaries that I wasn't expecting. That all sounds exactly right for me. Meanwhile, we're here. Hopefully it stays winter next week, because I think the season resets after you leave the room that you're in. So we'll be able to find Regice next time. Otherwise, it's going to be a while before it's winter again, and I kind of hate that. Alright, but that's going to do it for me for today. If you only caught part of today's stream, you can check it out and my other content over on my YouTube channel. I'll have it up hopefully soon. Maybe I'll upload it tomorrow if I get a chance. If you're watching this on YouTube and you want to catch me live on Twitch, my Twitch channel is there. I go live Monday and Wednesday evenings, 7:30 p.m. U.S. Central Time. Monday evenings are Ace Attorney 5. Wednesday evenings are Blaze Black. Normally, well, you can also hang out with me in my Discord server over there. Still no update as to when karaoke night's going to be. I'll let you know when I have more specific information. There will be a karaoke night on my server at some point. But it's going to be on a night that my wife is away, and that at the moment is dependent on when they're going to start construction on the street next to my house. So it relies on cooperation from the village government, and working with any kind of government is a pain in the tuchus. But there's other fun things that happen over there too, so it's fun. You can also normally catch me live on the Bulba Gardens Twitch channel over there. Normally I stream on Sundays at 8:30 in the morning with Pokemon Ultra Moon. I will not be streaming this upcoming Sunday because I will be doing some charity work with my father. I will be streaming the following Sunday and probably the Monday after, because that's going to be Labor Day here, with Pokemon Ultra Sun on Sunday. And then I'm not 100% sure what I'll do on Monday of Labor Day. It might just be more Ultra Sun. It might not. Then I'm going to be going on a break for 4 weeks because of the Jewish holidays, so hooray for that. But you can find me there. You can also find other Bulba Garden, other streamers on the Bulba Garden channel, like Snowy, who can also potentially be found on his channel there. Caps, who will be going live there tomorrow night. Dawning Winds, who might be there Saturday night. And then, again, I'm also linking to their own channels. And then MCH, who was hanging out with me tonight, you can't find on the Bulba Garden channel, but you can also find him on his channel over there. Alright, that's going to do it for me for this evening. So, as always, I am Maniacal Engineer, and I'm never going to give you up, never going to let you down. Thank you all for watching. I hope the audio is much improved and continues to remain improved. And God bless this mess. I'll see y'all on Monday night.